Hello and welcome to jkkmobile.com. T91 here, and as you may know, it's pretty cool little device. It's really mobile, but it's a bit underpowered, and the SSD on it is only 16 gigabytes on the single touch version and 32 gigs on the multi-touch version. So if you want to speed it up a bit or have more storage, it's not that easy because there's no hatch to access the SSD, and actually there isn't really SSDs available for that until now, as Runcore has made a 50mm eSATA or 50mm PCI Express SSD, and you can get these with 32 gigs or 64 gigs, not 128, as there is just not enough room for that. But I think 64 is enough for many of our mobile users, but now we have to get this inside that, and I will show you how, and then we will test it a bit and so on. So first thing, when you buy this, you also get this USB box. So you put the SSD to the box, close it, and attach it to your computer's USB port, like that. And inside the SSD there is a cloning software called Acronix. You install that to your computer and clone. With that you clone your current disk to that disk. So I will spare you time, it's easy, and I've shown that in many other videos. So now it's cloned. I have Windows 7 on mine, so now I have the same exact copy here on the new SSD. So what we have to do next? So first thing, you need one really small screwdriver and one bigger Phillips head. With the small one, you have to first take the keyboard out. I will now adjust the cam a bit so you will see it better here, and we dig into the process a bit closer. So first thing, on the keyboard side there is those three little hatches you have to open. So you just push the hatch the opposite direction from yourself, like this, and the second one and the third one, and then just gently lift the keyboard off. They may spring back, but if they do, just do that. So here we go, keyboard off. Then you can turn it around and you can see there is this keyboard connector. Take that out like this. That's easy, and the keyboard is off. Okay. The second thing is to close it, go around the device and open this hatch. Two screws, just open these two screws and you can access that. Because this is the most important thing now. Oh man, I cut my fingernails. Don't do that before you do this, because you will need those. Open this hatch. The most important thing always before going inside your computer is to take the battery out, and as you know, you can't take the battery out from this, but actually Asus has put a small switch there. It says on and off, so you have to switch it to off like this. So now the battery is not connected to the device, so you don't destroy it. Okay, remember, you have to do this. Then there's screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open all those screws. Again, the same Phillips head. Easy. Turn the device around. And again, screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there is the warranty void if removed sticker. So, as you understand, it voids the warranty. So, if you are scary, don't do it. If you're not, go ahead. Just break the shield and that's it. So now those are opened. So then to the next piece of the puzzle. You have to put something sharp there. You can see that, because you have to remove that small plastic part surrounding the swivel, like that. Just bring it up a bit and then just gently grab it with your fingers and take it off. Like this. It's looking like this. There's those small things keeping there. Okay. Then turn the screen a bit so you can access those two screws. Open them, again the same screwdriver, and then turn the screen this way and open these two also. You have to open all these four. Okay, now everything is fine on this side. You turn the computer upside down and gently start opening it with your fingernail, or if you have something plastic to put there, and just use a bit force. Start from the back like this. Then it's easier to open this way, where you can see the SD card slot and the USB and the power. Open that first, just gently like this, just a little bit, and then the other side, again gently helping with your fingers. Don't rush it, it's not nice to break it. Let's again ease on the other side a bit, and same as you snap this off, you should help those little things with your fingernail a bit, so you can see there is those little things holding it. And then just use a bit more force, maybe a curse word or something, to snap the microphone things out of the holes. And then just push it towards the front. So the front side is the thing you don't want to break. So you just nicely, gently push it up, because those small things on the front break easily. If you start from that, you will break them. I tested for you, so I broke one of them. So don't do that. I'm here for testing and you are here for learning, so that's it. So now we have the whole bottom of the device open. That's pretty simple. And the SSD is here. So the next thing is open the sticker a bit, and let me zoom for you. Here we go. You can see there's a little bit sticker on the side too. Let's take that away and then open the screw like that, and then just take it off. Looks like that. It uses the J-Micron controller, so it's okay. Let's say it's okay, but not nearly as good as this, the Runcore one. So this is how this one looks. It uses the new controller from Infineon. Let me check if I can show you the controller. This is the let's see, Indie Links controller. So you can see that this is the light version, so it's good for mobility, good for battery life. Okay, not as fast as the 2.5 inch ones, but fastest you can get for this device. So now it's back there. Let's close it. And there you go. Now it's there. And just put everything back on the reverse order, and you have a new breath of life on your device. I'm not gonna put it back. It's easier for me to show you how it is, like this. Let's put the keyboard back. like this, so it's way easier to put everything back. As long as, again, don't use too much force. Here we go. And now let's power it on. Again, don't forget you have the power switch there, so now we have power on the battery. If we have battery life here, hopefully we have. Let's boot it up. Let's see where my charger is. Start Windows normally. There you go. Let's just in case put the power there. Okay. Normally, I've been playing with this, so that's why the boot wasn't success. But here we go. And while it's booting, I have to say I've been pretty pleased with the device. It's the smallest and I think the best overall mini device for really mobile thing. This is tiny device. Many 10-inch screens are better for productivity if you don't mind carrying more, but I like this on my own use. So let me try to adjust the brightness so you can see something. Hopefully you can see the screen. It's glossy, so not that easy to see. Let me zoom a bit more. Not that more. Okay. Please wait. So Windows 7 booting up now. So you can see the boot speed on 1.3 gigahertz ADOM. And here we go. That was pretty okay. Let's put the brightness up. Okay, and let's check the disk mark. Huh? That didn't find crystal. Okay, there you go. Crystal disk mark. And let's test it immediately so you can see how it is. I will fast forward to the results so you don't have to wait all this time. Okay, so here we go. 73 on segmental, 36 on write, and the number you want to see here, almost 4 megs on a random 4K write. That's the number we want. So let's play with it a bit. Fire up Firefox and let's immediately put it to the test. Let's go to Google News. That's pretty hard sometimes for scrolling, so did I press that? Yeah. So let's do some scrolling, and as you can see it's nice and accurate, and kinetic scrolling works fine. And then let's hit Engadget, same thing. That's really hard while it's loading for scrolling, so you can scroll just fine. Kinetic is not yet ready for action, but let's give it just a few moments to let the page fully load, and then we should get a nice kinetic scrolling action. Yep, here we go. And stops just like we want it. Cool. It's nice. One other thing I want to show you is using the handwriting, because that's something you need a bit of power. So now with the new SSD, it's actually quite fast to make the text happen there. So a bit better than it used to be. I like that now way more. So let's go away from that. So that's a good result for the tiny SSD. Let's close some stuff, and again I want to show you, I just closed the Firefox. Let's fire it up again so you see a bit how it's running. Typically on a slow SSD, if you immediately open it once again, it's saying that it's still running, so that's not nice. So this is really nice update. I I'm totally suggesting that if you need more space, if you need more speed, and typically on this device you really need some more speed, as it has the 1.3 gigahertz Intel Z series ADAM, which is not that fast for a big device, a bigger device like that. For handheld it's cool, but for this I think it's a bit underpowered. So Runcore new 50mm eSATA SSD on T91 is cool, and now I have to actually turn it off. Nope, I actually turn it to sleep, so you get to see that too. So let's see how fast it opens from sleep. Here we go, already there, but now I want to actually shut it down and show you that too, because I'm going to be doing a bit more for that. I'm shut down now. It's actually way faster now to shut down, you may have noticed. So because it's still open, now the next thing is again turn it off and start filling this part here, so you will soon see another video what's going on. So this was JKK from jkkmobile.com, and SSD stuff, SSD goodness, more mobile stuff next time. Thank you, bye.